What is going on, everyone? Badger here. Sure to like and sub, and let's get into this. If you haven't been paying attention to what's going on with Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, long and short of it is a few days ago, I believe on the 17th, rather, we had reports that it was being banned in Saudi Arabia. This was from several different gaming sites, but all of them, it was based on, sort of nebulous translation AI, and it wasn't specific about what it was. It was either unskippable homosexual scenes or deviancy or degeneracy, but it was sort of wishy-washy, and we've yet to hear any actual factual response until, of course, we got this one. And this was a lengthy Twitter thread here. Daniel Vavra, of course, this is the same guy who said that in the video game industry, the higher ups are well aware of Critical Drinker and Asmongold. And in the past, and we'll refer to this back in the past, he's defended the game from those saying, hey, why aren't there black people in your game? And he's like, it's Bohemia. You're just not going to have that. Now, there's a black person in this one, and it's super specific. So the main question is, why didn't everything look like modern day? And he goes, because it didn't look like modern day. If there was a black person, it would have been exceptionally rare. And that's one of the cases we're seeing with the sequel. But people are pointing out this interaction from Warhorse Studios 8 years ago. So 8 years ago, when the first one came out, they were being attacked for not having gay representation in it. Does it sound fun to you? You just sound sound memorable? Warhorse Studios. So those players who are not straight will be forced to romance a woman, and someone, and then we'll see who that is momentarily, replied, nobody will force you to do anything, but you will play as Henry, the son of a blacksmith. And yes, he is straight and white and male from Bohemia. Someone from France will not be able to play a French guy, even if he loves his country. If you are in a wheelchair, you will be able to walk in the game, and Henry will be able to have a dog in the game, even if you are more of a cat person. You will play as a Christian person, even if you are a Muslim, Hindu, atheist, or Jedi. Oh, I do. I'm a Jedi myself. What if you are an artist and drawing is your life, and now you have to play as a character who is not able to hold a brush or a pen at all? Or if you are tall or small or big or skinny, there is nothing wrong about people to have different preferences and heritages, but we cannot cover them all and don't want to. We want to tell the story of Henry, the son of a blacksmith from Silver Scalise, and he will be different from you, not only his sexuality, but in his heritage, in his look, and in his biography, and many more. He maybe will be able to do things you are not able to do in real life, while he lacks in other tasks in which you are great. The game is not meant to be about you. You are not Henry, you are, and then, you are Jan, so you will be able to play as Henry if you want to. You can play his role. There are so many facets that create a character and a person and an individual. Being gay or straight is not the only difference between people. People are people. Now, that was 8 years ago, okay? So you obviously times have changed, and we'll see how they're reacting to. Again, that same character says, well, will we have some kind of same-sex romance or even any kind of romance? And then him responding here, same-sex romance, no, you will play as Henry, the son of a blacksmith from Silver Scalise. He already does have a background story in which he is not bi or homosexual, but there will be homosexual NPC characters in the game. So this seems to be the rub, that even though people are pointing out that, yes, there were, especially in the bathhouses and a couple characters inferred at the end, there were homosexual characters. It was understood. It was of the time, meaning they were keeping it secret because it was a sin. You can see here, glad to see you came out and embraced being gay, explains why you made mandatory in medieval Christian game, which it's not. And again, saying it's not mandatory, it's not a Christian game. These are the disingenuous tactics being talked. People even mine that said that they read it. It's like, well, if you did, you would understand they can skip any cutscene and you have to go out of your way. He has a whole 10-point bullet pointing it all out. You can skip them. You'd have to go out of your way to have Henry find the gay scenes. This person right here is the one that originally responded that we were reading. He said, that was probably me who answered back then. I did not establish Henry as a character. Now there is an option to be bi. So confirming that now there is an option. This is where, if you want to scream woke, okay. Again, The option, though, meaning if you completely ignore those dialogues, if you completely ignore the option, then it's completely consistent. Just like in Mass Effect 3 is pointed out by Kada, which not the best example, but still, all of a sudden you had the option to be gay with Caden when you didn't in the first one. So were we calling Mass Effect 3 woke, even though it's sort of a woke idea? No, because all it did was give you the option and you had to go out of your way to do it. Now the Caden flirting with you, that is woke. That was a problem. But letting Shepard all of a sudden have the option to be gay and like try to get with Garrus or whatever, weird, but fine. Good. It's just an option. So as long as it's not in your path forcibly, I don't have a problem with it. And even if we go to my own comment section for the last big video, you can see a little over 1,000 views. Most people here seem to understand, says having gay etc characters in a game doesn't mean it will automatically be terrible. It's how it's executed, portrayed, and that is where all the problem comes in. One of my mates is gay, and he despises most games that shoehorn it in, give us well-written characters, and most people won't care about the sexuality. And that seems to be the idea of most people here, is that as long as it's in line with what was in the first game, as long as it's optional, hey, and as long as it wasn't made because of a DEI requirement, then we're here for that. Let people create their art and then judge the art accordingly. You let me know what you think about all this. Either way, make sure to like, share, and sub. If you have done that, thank you. If you're going to do that, thank you.
Well, bye.